Hello everyone, thanks for the power of the internet. I get to talk with you all. And today I have a special guest who many of you might have forgotten, but is always here. Say hi, Twinky.
Hello, Twinky. A neighbor trash can.
Oh. See, I understand that from just being your friend. I highly doubt anyone here will understand that.
A neighbor stole my trash can.
Alright, I'm going to try to invoke Tomska's law that anything mentioned on the internet will get back to the person it's about. And I really hope your neighbor somehow watches this.
I need some... I feel violated. I feel... I need a little bit of justice in my life.
You know what? I think I'm going to go first, but first we are going to do some Mulligan. Mulligan.
Do whatever you want, Blink. Do whatever you want.
So, first things first, we're turning off sound effects because everyone wants to hear our voice, you know?
No.
Oh, look, who could have guessed? You're playing Dimensional Robo Core Kaiser. Who could have seen this coming? Also, I flipped up a doll starter, so this is really just the brain rot that we do on a normal basis.
Except my trash can was actually stolen, so hopefully I win and feel better about my life.
Oh, damn, discard for ride for the Pride Cycler also just gives me the quick shield.
Persona shield.
The persona shield. That's pretty cool. I called it the quick shield because I'm dumb.
Yeah, I summoned Daikaiser.
Excuse me, sir. I need to say end phase before you can just do that.
Daikaiser.
No.
I'm kidding, but you know,
you can accelerate. You can't accelerate that much.
It should happen. Oh well.
No one can see this because it's not on the screen, but currently, for the effect, it just says when this unit is placed on van.
Oh, well, when it's placed on van, I get to Legion.
No, just when this unit is placed on van. You've placed it on Vanguard. You get no other effect.
I mean, to be honest, I do know this effect because it's just like the Daiyusha grade one. It grabs me a base.
Base.
It's pretty based.
I just think it's so funny on the left side of the screen the effect isn't fully there. I wonder if I click on it again. Nope. When this unit is placed on van, it will do something.
And then I'm going to place this order. I'm going to rest it. And I'm going to search.
Excuse me, sir. Energy charge 1.
That'll happen eventually.
No, that's a mandatory energy charge once you rest that card before you choose up to a grade 2 or less with Dimensional Robo from your drop. But if it was put in the order zone this day, you gotta search your deck.
Alright, so I'm gonna put the Die Mariner into Soul because
it's a one-of.
He's just... Yeah, it's just a one-of, and he also turns off intercepts, which he's pretty cool. It's pretty
good thing my deck has no intercepts. Well, I mean, it does, but not really.
Also, I have no... Like, my other effect is a rearguard effect, and I think it's just give buff, but, like...
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, yeah, we'll just head into battle. We'll swing at your Vanguard.
No guard.
Glory Maker! Hot dog!
Yeah, and I won't take a damage, because you didn't check a trigger, and that's how that works, right?
No, meets it, beats it.
Critical trigger.
Yeah, let's get that out of the way early.
Well, you gonna end your turn? It's not like you can do anything else.
Yeah. So that critical trigger goes to me, right?
Nah. I really don't want to do this, but at the same time, I want to have another effect go off. So we're going to get rid of the goat Pelagia, which hurts me on the inside. Oh, fun. We're only going to put one Direful Doll from top 7 into Soul. We're not doing good right now. But hey, guess what? We have Tarkinia, who says top 5.
Top 5? That's illegal.
Hey, guess what? We're going to add Bartoloma.
Mesothelioma?
Yeah. If you were a loved one, Ergs. And look, we have a new card. We have Hammer Girl. I get to look at the top 5 yet again. Ah, see, everything just fixes itself. We're going to put another card in Direful Doll from top to Soul. Yeah, I think that's it. Battle?
Mm-hmm.
Swing 10?
No
guard and watch me hit O2.
We're gonna guard. We are gonna guard.
So, 1 to pass.
1 to pass. That is not a 1.
No? Actually, it is a grade 1. 1 to pass. I did it.
Oh.
I'm funny. People should tell me I'm funny. 18?
But you are funny.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I'll take this. Kaiser, no! Oh, wait. He doesn't have an effect either.
He just has D Legion. Alright. That ends my turn. Wow. For some reason, I feel like you're going to skip a grade into 3.
Alright. So I can pitch this Daiyusha.
That's
and go into
Kaizard. Excuse me, sir. Who also doesn't have an effect.
Yeah, but...
yeah, I know what you're going to do.
Yeah, his effect, I think, is I discard a card?
Yeah, they're all discard based. I can quickly look that up for you, though.
I'm looking it up right now. I have the wiki already pulled up. So once per turn, if you're grade 2 or greater,
discard a card from your hand.
Yeah. And I get to ride, but I cannot ride with cards without Dimensional Robo in their card names for the rest of the fight. Also, he gets to, when he's rode upon by a grade 3 Daikaiser, it's called a rear. So what I'm going to do now is what do I even want to discard? I'll probably discard
a PG. I think you should discard a PG.
I'll get rid of Lady.
Oh, damn. Well, it looks like that card only has D Legion. It does nothing else.
Oh, you wish. Alright.
But for those of you who actually want to know its effect, once per turn when this unit attacks, if you did not boost Energy Blast 3 until end of that battle, this gets, at the beginning of your drive step, choose one of your opponent's guardians without over and retire it. Then if your bind zone doesn't have Causal, bind it, and it gets, when your unit is retired from Guardian, nullify all of that abilities cannot be hit. So only once per turn, once per game, it can get rid of a PG effect.
Yeah, and then Kaizard also has boost.
That's if I'm a grade 3.
No, if I have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Daikaiser's name. So what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you a little bit of grief.
Oh, so look, it's Die Wing.
Yeah, I can Energy Blast 3 and call a card from my soul to the rear.
Yeah, who could have guessed?
Yeah, so my soul. Where's my...
Dude, I love how much standard DP stole from Pale Moon. Like, this is just deadass a Magia card.
Yeah. So I'm going to rest this to put into Soul first.
Okay.
Then this comes out, and I Energy Blast.
Technically, I think I should call a judge, but...
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Go for it.
Cannon Blast, I add a base.
Base. Yeah, and your base is literally just a Pale Moon card. I don't care what you say. They're just Pale Moon cards.
And also Glory Maker. I forgot the proc Glory Maker.
Do you mind if I do that? You're just doing so much retroactive. Yeah, go for it. Yeah. But if you OT me, I automatically win the game.
Dundee.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to rest this, gain another energy, get to search my deck for a card. And I think what I would want is... I'm going to put... Ooh, this is tough. I think I'm going to put... Yeah, I'm going to put Shadow Kaiser, who doesn't have a soul... effect into soul. So right now... if this unit has a... If I have a base, this unit gains 5k shield and power.
Yep.
And then if it has 3 or more bases, it also gets an additional 5k.
Yeah.
So right now it gets that, and it's active during both players' turns. And she is also going to gain 10k when she attacks. So what I'm going to do here is... I'm going to swing at the Vanguard, Energy Blast 3, and now after you guard, I get to pop something.
Yeah, but you don't get to restand because you're stinky. Yeah, no guard.
So we're gonna... Wait, need to be in battle phase. Critical trigger. I'll do... Crit to Vanguard. Oh wait, no. I'm used to Deer Days.
Yeah. Yeah, where it's... Yeah, this is inverse. I get that. It's a genuine mistake. I'll let you do crit Van power elsewhere.
And... Yeah, so... Second check. Glory Maker.
Alright. So I take 2.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. 1, 2. Power to Van.
I'm gonna swing 28 to your Vanguard.
Guardian Shield. If I just put that in the drop, does it go away? Yeah, it does. Cool.
Alright, now I'm gonna swing at you, and this also gets plus 10.
No, it doesn't. I'm not a grade 3.
Oh, yeah, true. Sad.
Intercept.
So, with this goes back into Soul.
Yep.
And I pass turn.
Who could have guessed when you steal Magi attack, it's good?
What do you mean, steal Magi attack? This is all Dimension Police. Right?
Yeah, end your turn.
Stargate.
Ooh, this is a hard one. I think we'll get rid of my countercharger, and I forgot to do. Alright. Ride. Effect. Soul list, call her out. Effect, we're going to throw a doll to Soul to draw a card, and they both get +5. I will then CB1 and call 3 dolls, because you decided to skip the turn.
Oh, but you see, you're still in Dimensional Robo tech, so this is a real thief here.
I came out before you.
But Daiyusha and Daikaiser were a concept before Androld.
And Pale Moon was a concept before Dimension Police.
I don't know about that.
Yeah! Yeah, we were!
Pale Moon came out,
Set goddamn 3!
Yeah. When did Lukier come out?
No, Lukier came out at the same time as you guys, so...
No, I'm talking like D Lukier.
I would have to look that up, I don't remember.
No, I don't know.
Alright. But we're going to move to battle.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to swing. Oh, no. Swing. Power. Gets +10.
Yeesh. I'm gonna take this first hit.
Okay.
Not a die battles.
Alright, we're going to do the effect of Providenza. Get rid of 3.
Oh, I just unlocked an icon.
Oh. Hey, we're going to call Liberata. Liberata effect. We get to throw a doll from drop into soul. Yeah, we'll throw Pelagia in there. Oh, and hey, look, like Constella also has an effect when one of my other rear guards is bound during my turn. I get a bind turn, choose 2 of my units, and give them +5. Which also includes my Vanguard if I want. We're going to swing. Hey, and my boost gets +5 too, so 31, drive +1.
Alright. So this makes me 33.
So 1 to pass.
OT to pass.
That would be 48, so 2 to pass.
No, that's 50.
Oh, 58.
3. Because
So
they're
33.
So plus 40.
Yeah,
So
48.
53.
Yeah. No, put those back. I'm numbering. So 33, right?
Oh.
Plus 15 is 48, meaning I need 2. Because that would be 51 at that point.
33. Yeah, 48.
Yeah, you're at 48.
Yeah.
I'm at 31, so that's 2 to pass.
Okay.
Alright.
Alrighty.
First check. Hey, front trigger. I'm already halfway there. Second check. Third check. That's fine. My doll binds herself anyway. Swing. Effect. Hey. Plus 10k.
1 second.
Oh, yeah,
what's
sure.
up?
Alright, dude. This is a big Liberata. 38 to your little 13.
So they're both going to be 38, so
Cool.
hopefully I can just
Not
get
correct.
a trigger here. Oh?
Oh, you'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
No!
Haha. Liberata is going to bind herself. I will CB to draw. And then we'll swing with this. Antonella's on boost effect. I throw a doll from drop into soul, and now she gets +5.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just take it. Front trigger.
Alright, and now she binds herself. Yeah, I think I'm in a pretty good spot. I don't know about you, but
I'm in an okay spot.
I wonder if the word D Legion is going to be said this turn. I wonder if this website can support D Legion.
Alright. Let's see. What do I want to do here?
I genuinely don't know.
So, I'm going to call over this. So now I got some, units engrave.
Yep. You already had enough, right? Yeah, you had 4.
There is a card there that I do not want to take back. That's my die battles.
Yeah, because your things.
Yeah, what's going to happen now is I'm going to Legion.
No, not Legion, D Legion. There's a
D
difference.
Legion. One's more restrictive, but
honestly, it had to be for this. Alright, for those of you who don't know D Legion, while Twinky does it, if your opponent is grade 3 or greater, which I am, you can use this ability by taking up to 2 triggers that are neither heal or over, along with non-trigger cards for a total of 4, return them back to your deck. Oh, there is a Legion button. That's cool.
Yep. I had to put 4 in to actually access this.
Yeah, so as you see, he sent 4 back. And now he has 2 Vanguards, technically. He has the Legion Leader and the Legion Mate. They're both on the Vanguard circle. He doesn't get Quad Drive, that'd be insane. He only still has Twin. They get the combined power of the 2, so that makes the 26. Along with, the card name and abilities are active on both of them. So he now has a restanding critical asshole.
What? Yeah.
But so the drive and critical are based on the Legion Leader's values.
But, I mean, Die Battles does give it to my Vanguards.
Yep. So it's still only crit 2, but...
I'm going to Energy Blast 2.
Yep.
I'm going to go into my soul, and I'm going to call out Die Lady. Die Lady, Counterblast, and I get to search for my final base.
Base.
It is pretty based.
Yeah, it's Pale Moon. Why not love it?
Yeah, and then I get to rest this and put this into soul.
Yep.
And now I'm going to play my final one. I get to rest this and...
choose from deck.
No, I'm going to... What do I... Yeah... I think what I'm going to do is... Because if I Energy Blast 2, I won't have enough. Unless I Energy Charged, or I don't think I did.
No.
Yeah, so...
You're at 5.
Yeah. So I can Energy Blast 2 and summon out from the soul this, making my Vanguards both critical.
Yep. Their original crit becomes 2, but you only have 2 crit.
Yep. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to enter battle.
Yep. Battle has been entered.
I'm going to swing at your Vanguard. Effects of Daiyusha. I get to counterblast, and I get to draw a card.
Yep. And
if my opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, I get to choose any number of my units with Dimensional Robo in their with different card names, and they get 5k each. So my power goes up by 10 on my Vanguard, because each of these gain 5. This will gain an additional 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 5. And Daikaiser skill, I Energy Blast 3, and if you guard with something, I can break it.
I'm pretty sure he only gets 5, because it does mention they.
Well, it gets to choose both Daikaiser and Daiyusha.
Oh, so you chose both of them? So
yes.
That's two of your choices.
Yeah, but the power still feeds back into them.
Alright, Androld's effect. I get a guard from Bind, but I think you knew that.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to make sure my deck is shuffled.
Guard. Effect. +5. There we go. How do I want to do this? It's pretty... I haven't fought this before, so I don't have the immediate go-to response.
It is a bit confusing, because you know I'm going to be able to pop something.
Yeah.
The only thing that I dislike is you have to energy blast before the opponent guards. Then you get to choose to pop something if they do guard.
Alright, so technically I'm at 23. I will commit a front trigger, making me 43. So assuming you're going to go for that. So with that, I'm technically 33. That's another 5k. So that puts me to 53, which is a 2 to pass.
Yeah, so Daikaiser will get rid of your front trigger. So how much is your guard value now?
It's still 43.
So 43, that puts you up to 56.
Let me just do that math, because 23, 33, 43, which is 1, so I did my math wrong. So just because I already said 2 to pass, I will commit a 5k just to right that wrong, if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Alright. So this is still a 2 to pass, and you broke my front.
Alright. First check. Second check. No triggers.
Alt to drop. There we go.
And now I'm going to use effects.
Whoa!
I'm going to put this card into my soul, and I'm going to restand my Vanguard.
So cool.
Now I'm going to go ahead and swing again. Effects of Glory Maker. You have to guard with 2 or more cards.
I can do something incredibly funny. So I am going to PG this. I am going to throw away, discard Pelagia. And I'm going to put in Liberata to activate Liberata's on place.
Yeah.
To Soul. But we're also going to bind, because I should have done this first. We're going to guard with the Liberata from Soul to put in another doll. Honestly, I think another Pelagia? Nah, I think I gotta do Bartoloma. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so PG.
Oh, and I got a number wrong because I have 3 more bases. My Die Wing is also going to be another 5k.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so PG.
Alright.
And you can't break it because you're boosting.
25, 30, 40 versus... Alright, so yeah, we're going to go with the smaller number first.
I'm not 23. I'm 13.
Yeah, this is going to gain 10k.
Yep, so 40. I'll take this. Oh.
Yay!
That's not fun for you to know I don't have.
41.
We'll take this.
Alright. And from here, I will pass turn.
Yeah, pretty good. You got 5 cards in hand. Oh, I'm so mad, but this card's also very pretty. Alright, no Persona. Who could have guessed? I'm not that lucky. Oops.
Oh. Oh!
Woman, I know, right?
Awooga.
We're gonna call... I hate how I have to do this individually here. We're gonna call... and we're gonna call... enter battle. She gets plus 10. So, 28.
28. Ooh. You always got these weird numbers.
I always hit magic numbers. That's the best thing about dolls, especially going into it. Yep, so 33. We're going to activate Pelagia first because, of course, we're going to soul in Liberata. Liberata's on place is just going to throw in another Liberata, but the other choice I'm doing off of Pelagia is another Pelagia. Bind. Blast 3. Soul.
Oh, and also this goes to grave.
Yep. 13 dry plus 1.
I'll make that a 2 to pass.
2, alright. First check. Second. Third.
Yep.
God, how terrible. We're just going to swing 18.
Yeah, I think I take this one. No, Warrior Maker.
So effective Bartoloma, we bind Griselda, she gets bot decked, I countercharge 1, and Liberata gets +5. So we're going to swing, activate her effect, get +10, 28. How annoying.
Funny thing. GG.
Yes! Jaws! I was going to counterblast and draw. Oh, I would have drawn into a heal. That's disappointing. Daiyusha. Oh, the Ace unit. That's a really good one. And another Daiwing. I mean, Daiwing was a... what was that? 10k. So that would have been 28. So you could have done that by get Daiwing from hand, intercept with Die Lady, and then the Ace unit. But that would have left you with so little left.
Yeah. I was trying to bank on something else.
Yeah. I was pretty confident because during your last turn, I had 3 PGs. 6 damage would have been OT. I chose the Korean one because I very much enjoy it. You saw my drive checks, and Liberata would have gotten me a heal trigger.
Yeah, you were just kind of stacked, and also like this deck doesn't really go ham into card advantage like Daiyusha does, but it is a bit more offensively capable.
Honestly,
also, it just kind of does suck as well. I can't Legion while you're at 2.
Yep.
Although I do understand it would be busted.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I think the way, at least into the doll matchup, is to do the Daiyusha, go into that, because you go crit 2, even though you get only, like, drive 1. No, you get both drives. I was thinking of Bezel real quickly. I find that's way more oppressive, especially in the situation I put you in, because you can use Pale Moon technology. You don't need the correct ride line. You can just do die base and go like, huh, I play that, put the one of into soul.
Yeah, I should have got put in Die Dragon into this deck.
Yeah, Die Dragon's pretty good because of shield value. I think you're playing a lot more grade 3s, which is definitely, I think, a downfall because it's not premium, so you don't get extra shield with them.
Well, here's the thing. I'm only running 2 Daiwings.
And you saw both of them. That's way too funny.
Yeah. I'm running 2 Daiyusha, technically 3 Daikaiser, 2 in the main, 1 in the ride line.
Yep.
And yeah, I think that's it for my grade 3s. It's just what sucks though is the Ace unit does not have a shield value.
Oh, does it not? I thought it had 5k.
No, it's literally blank.
Huh.
It has a marker saying it's an Ace unit. It has intercept.
I could have sworn these things had 5k shield.
No, they do not.
Neat. It's also not very fair, because, like, you know base Daiyusha, like, probably the back of your hand, but I know dolls like the back of my hand, and this is a matchup I'm pretty used to from you. So I know the ins and outs of guarding you.
The Daikaiser gameplay is a little bit different, though.
Yeah.
It's a little bit weaker because you're not generating as much card advantage.
Yeah, honestly, I think the play is be Daiyusha, and then when you need to, Legion.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are hung up on the fact that, oh, look, it can negate a Sentinel, but that doesn't matter because you're a restanding Vanguard. Statistically, one of your swings will hit, and because you're so big, just being able to get rid of one of their one of their Guardians is way more impactful.
Yeah, and I was also able to utilize Glory Maker, which was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, just two swinging Vanguard. Like, I think once it gets a little bit more support, kind of like how Daiyusha got like Wing in that set 6.
Yep.
Like, so I think set 12 is really gonna have some pretty goodies for Daikaiser.
Yeah, and you got to see some of my new cards that I get in set 8, because I very much whiffed my grade 1 top 7 off of that. So just being able to do top 5 again, and then you're like, oh yeah, they're both 38, and I'm like, haha, I have a Pelagia that gets plus 5k. She's honestly just the perfect combination of Serenella, and no one's running them in dolls except me, because it's just a really good common.
Alright, so you're ready for another deck?
Well, for this first fight, I think we're good. I'm going to sign off the video here, and we'll see you guys in a different video.